Tangier, Morocco. It's cool out here. It's nice and warm on the rooftop. Riad Sultana. It's a nice stay here. What do I think about Morocco so far? This is day 3. Spent this third day. Spent 2 nights in Tangier on my way to Chef Chouan. Let you see a little bit of the background. That's the city back there. One of my first impressions of Morocco, the people are super friendly and the food is delicious. I went to Resturante Al Mouni. That was nice, that was tasty. Went to Resturante Al Mouni. That was real cool. That was real tasty. Had tagine there, seafood, fish tagine at Al Mouni. Went to the tower that's on the money. Went to the spot where the Mediterranean Ocean meets the Mediterranean Sea meets the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so out here in Tangier, Morocco, my first time in Africa, and I'm at the spot where the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Ocean meet. So yeah, this is real cool. And there's Spain right there in the background. Europe, you can see it from here. So yeah, and taxi driver brought me here. Going to Hercules Cave next. So had a really tasty breakfast in the Medina, Morocco, in Tangier. Tasty treats, and out here with the people. All right. Also rode a camel on the beach. That was pretty nice. Achakkar? Uh-huh. Yeah, wow. Check that out. Riding the camel. Wow. Yeah. All right. I'm like Lawrence of Arabia. Arrived in the Tangier airport. The security line, it was pretty nice, it was pretty cool. I was pleasantly surprised to see words in letters that I recognize. Usually it was in English, the letters that I recognized. First steps in Africa. Sometimes in other languages like Spanish or French, but it wasn't just Arabic. So I was very happy to see some English letters. Let's see. I found prices kind of fair. I watched a lot of YouTube videos suggesting negotiate with taxi drivers ahead of time, get the prices ahead. And I did that and found fair prices. To get from the airport to I'm staying at a Riad Sultana. Really nice place. I'm on the rooftop right now. Just had breakfast. It was a tasty breakfast. So yeah, from the airport to the Riad, it was 150 dirhams. And I gave the person a $20, 20 dirham tip. It's about 10 US dollars or 10 euros for every dirham. So it was about a 25-minute taxi ride from the airport. 15 bucks, 20 bucks with the tip. It's not bad. It's a cool price, friendly. Finding the Riad was a challenge because I'm staying in a Medina, and people do say you're probably gonna get lost in a Medina, and that was definitely the case. I got lost like every day, but it's eventually I find it. Google Maps is pretty helpful with it, and yeah, looking, the tiny corners, slight left turns, slight right turns, and sometimes things are downstairs or upstairs. Google Map doesn't necessarily say if it's upstairs or downstairs, but they'll just say turn left, turn right. Yeah, so it was no joke walking around in the Medina. It's a white city. There's lots of white buildings. Taxi driver yesterday going to Hercules Cave, very friendly guy and very smart, cool guy. Told him wanted to go to Hercules Cave, and he was smooth with it. He said, well, you could go to this other place first, then go to Hercules Cave, and he'll drive back to the Medina. He gave a good price. Okay, so inside Hercules Cave. They say this is where Hercules rested after he separated Africa from Europe. And that opening is supposed to be similar to the shape of Africa. And it is similar to the shape of Africa. Didn't get to go into the Casbah Museum because got here Sunday, got settled in. The Casbah Museum is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. So, but I saw other things. Went by a mosque. It was close to the marina. Cool mosque. There's a mosque right behind me, right here, and it has big green, beautiful doors. Saw a belly dancer last night in a really cool spot. It was in a hotel, El Khorasan. I had Googled, okay, belly dancer, and I saw a couple places, and went to this spot. That was nice. The city is pretty walkable. There's a new part to it. The Medina, it's not very large, but it is complex. There's just lots of turning. I didn't find vendors too aggressive. They were friendly. There was one in particular called me Obama. Obama, come to my booth. So yeah, that's the extent. People were real. They were cool about it. They were like, hey, how you doing? Make me happy. Come into my store. Near impossible to capture everything. Mitchell, these are some Clarks for you in Morocco. Alcohol is not readily available. They do have it at some places, some restaurants, some bars, but it's mostly like out of public view. Most things, if you're sitting outside, the place is probably not going to probably serve alcohol. So if you're indoors, tucked away, get a beer, get a glass of wine. I've been drinking a lot of juice and a lot of tea, which is healthy. The breakfast here at Riad Sultana, real nice breakfast. Full breakfast. It's kind of like a porridge type of soup. They have today the pancake. They have something like a flatbread and eggs, tea, and fresh juice. Yeah, it was good stuff. The camel ride, that was something I wanted to do, and I was glad I was able to do it. And it was going from one place to the other, going to the Hercules Cave. And the cab driver was like, yeah, those are camels there. You want to go for a camel ride? I was like, yeah. And I went, and it was pretty high. It was easy to get up. The camels go down and get on top, and then they raise up. And they're pretty smooth and calm creatures. Yeah, I bought a fez, but it's downstairs. So it doesn't seem like I could fold it up. I'm gonna have to wear a fez, going to different cities and going back to New York. I got a Yankees baseball hat, and that's easy to fold up. And that's more something I would wear. I'm gonna go into JFK Airport with a fez on. Airport security is probably gonna be like, excuse me, sir, come with us. But yeah, get my fez. It's my first time in Africa. I flew in from New York to Madrid, and then from Madrid to Tangier. And crossing the ocean, the water was blue. It was real nice to see, and to fly over to be in Africa for the first time. And the people here are real friendly, real nice people. The service at the different restaurants, really good. And they're really smart. They're willing to offer things, and they really would like to keep me in restaurants and to bars and to not leave. They're very hospitable here. Very hospitable, very friendly. Yeah. I stumbled across this very local type of eating venue. It seemed like it was across the street from this castle. I'm forgetting the name of the castle. It's close to the water. It's close to the marina, and there's this fort. It's close to there, and it looked like a lot of fried food, a lot of fried fish, really big portions. Families and friends looked like they were eating there. It looked kind of rowdy. Food looked good. It definitely was not looking like a tourist spot. Looked like a whole lot of locals there. So, yeah. Let me know. Oh, and I am heading to, my next city is Chefchaouen. Going there for the day. It's a blue city. That should be interesting. It should be very colorful. And let's see, after Chefchaouen, going to Fez for a few days, and then in Casablanca. All right, so hey, let me know what questions you all might have about Morocco or traveling.